Wildcat's Revenge looks insane. Ever since RMC built New Texas Giant in 2011, they have been known as one of the best, if not the best, roller coaster manufacturer in the world. They have built dozens of world-renowned coasters such as Steel Vengeance, Iron Gwazi, Airy Force One, and Twisted Colossus, just to name a few. Well, just recently, Hershey Park's newest coaster, Wildcat's Revenge, opened to the public. Even though I haven't been on this ride, I can tell that it is going to be a smash hit amongst enthusiasts and GP. In this video, I will be doing a deep dive into how Wildcat's Revenge will become one of the best RMCs in the world, along with how it aids Hershey Park's charge to the top as one of the best theme parks in the world. First off, this ride is an absolute masterclass in inversions. The ride looks like more of an inversion-based coaster to me, which I'm completely fine with. Every single inversion on this ride, from what I've seen, hits. I've also heard that the ride hauls through the layout. Pacing is one of the keys to a great coaster, and Wildcat's Revenge has amazing pacing. Wildcat's Revenge isn't a huge record breaker in terms of height, length, speed. Actually, it pretty much has no records, which is fine considering there are very few record-breaking coasters in the world. That's why parks like Hershey Park come up with records like the only RMC at Hershey Park. But there is one weird record that is a little bit interesting and contributes to a cool element of the ride. Wildcat's Revenge has the world's largest underflip, which honestly looks like a really cool element that we don't see on too many roller coasters. The best way I can explain an underflip to someone who hasn't heard of one is it's kind of like a zero-G roll that starts going up and ends going down. This, in my opinion, could be a really amazing element on the ride, or it can be a very forgettable element. From what I hear, it's surprising, but not amazing like enthusiasts hoped. That's alright though, because there are 3 more inversions on the ride, including a zero-G stall, a zero-G roll, and another zero-G roll. There are also 2 wave turns and a few Steel Vengeance-like airtime hills throughout the ride. Oh, and yeah, don't forget the 150-foot, 82-degree first drop. Now let's talk about how Wildcat's Revenge adds to the amazing Hershey Park coaster collection. Now, oh my gosh, okay, listen to this lineup, it's kind of crazy. Hershey Park has freaking Sky Rush, an intimate hypercoaster renowned as one of the best and most intense roller coasters in the world. They have Candemonium, a B&M Hyper, which is a ride that looks to be just a step down from Mako. They have Great Bear, a really good B&M invert. Fahrenheit, a ride with a freaking vertical lift hill. Super duper looper. Storm Runner, a mini strata coaster with an actual layout afterwards. Lightning Racer, a good old classic Woody. Jolly Rancher Remix. And now, a freaking RMC hybrid. Wildcat's Revenge. Holy crap. Hershey Park is giving Cedar Point a run for its money. I don't care if Cedar Point is my home park. If Hershey Park gets something like a Giga or another big thrill ride, it will become the best theme park in the US. No questions asked. It's hard to accept the fact that Cedar Point, my favorite park ever, will eventually become overshadowed and outdone by freaking candy company. But sadly, it will most likely happen. Wildcat's Revenge is just another step forward for Hershey Park in becoming the best theme park in the world. Alright, you guys probably clicked on this video to see my true thoughts on this ride, so I'm going to rate it. Keep in mind I haven't ridden it, so I'm probably completely incorrect. But I think the ride is an 8 out of 10. And I know that's a bit underwhelming, but it doesn't have the quality of Steel Vengeance and Iron Gwazi and some of the larger scale and better RMCs. That doesn't mean this ride is bad. It's still absolutely insane and it looks great, but don't let people fool you into thinking it's better than Steel Vengeance, because absolutely nothing in the world, I don't care what, I don't care, not even bacon, not even, nothing, nothing's better than Steel Vengeance. Well, actually there are some things better than, but Steel Vengeance is the best, okay, I need to stop raving about Steel Vengeance. Wildcat's Revenge looks great. It looks like a top-notch RMC, and I really think it will turn out to become a top 25 roller coaster in the world. But who knows, only time will tell. I post a lot of roller coaster content, so I'd recommend subscribing. Peace.